All right, diving right in this week. PC gaming tech. Ton to unpack, as always.
Always seems to be something new.
Yeah, but, luckily you sent over this awesome weekly rundown. Really helped me get up to speed.
Yeah, hopefully it's useful.
Super useful. And our listeners are in for a treat because we're going to pull out the big stories, the hardware, software, games, all the stuff that actually matters.
Sounds good.
So where do we even start? I mean, what was the thing that really jumped out at you first?
I think it's really interesting what's happening with monitors right now.
Okay, yeah.
They seem to be hitting this fork in the road.
Like splitting off.
Yeah, exactly. And AFC's new Agon Pro monitors kind of show this perfectly.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so on one hand, you've got the AG246 FK6.
Yeah, I saw that one, the 24-inch 1080p.
Yep, but it's pushing a crazy 600 hertz refresh rate.
And a 0.5 meters response time.
Which is just insane.
It's like pure speed, right?
Yeah.
For the hardcore competitive players.
Yeah, if you're all about esports, this is the one.
Exactly. No compromises. It's even rocking dual HDMI 2.1, which is cool.
For sure. And it's going to be around $895.
Okay, not cheap, but you're getting that top tier speed.
Exactly. But then on the completely other side, there's the AG276 UZD.
Okay, that's the 27-inch 4K, right?
Right, but still a very impressive 240 hertz refresh.
Not too shabby.
Definitely not. But the real story here is the next-gen QD-OLED panel.
Quantum dot OLED.
Yeah, and that means super vibrant colors, deep blacks, just gorgeous visuals.
I'm already sold. When's that one coming out?
Summer 2025, so a bit of a wait.
Worth it, probably.
Probably. But yeah, it's like this split between raw speed and amazing visuals.
So it depends what you want, right? Like what matters more to you in your gaming setup?
Absolutely. I think we're going to see this choice more and more.
Makes you think. Now, HP's OMEN is also doing something interesting, kind of a curveball.
Oh yeah, they're shaking things up a bit.
Because they're getting into selling individual PC components.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising, right? Because OMEN has always been about pre-built systems.
Yeah, exactly. So what do they offer?
So they've got these 120 millimeter ARGB fans, the ones with the customizable lighting.
Right.
Modular fans too, really good airflow. And then power supply units and AIO liquid coolers all in one. It's just a simpler way to liquid cool your processor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And this is a big deal for people who build their own PCs.
The DIY crowd.
Exactly. And it adds more competition to the component market, which is always a good thing.
For sure. Now, what about GPUs? Any big news there?
Nothing major this week, actually. Seems like the focus is more on software stability for now.
Makes sense. Okay, but let's talk peripherals. Endorfy just launched their LEV series, and those are some seriously lightweight gaming mice.
Yeah, they're crazy light, like between 54 and 69 grams.
That's like feather light.
Pretty much. And they have both wired and wireless versions.
So options.
Always good to have options. They're using some good stuff too, like PixArt sensors.
Those are reliable.
Yeah, very. And durable Kyle switches.
So they should last a while?
They should. Even got the RGB lighting, which seems to be a must-have these days.
Everything's got to light up.
Yeah, pretty much. And the top model even comes with a charging dock.
Fancy.
It is. But yeah, this just shows you how competitive this market is, especially for lightweight mice.
You got to cater to all the different budgets and needs.
Exactly.
And speaking of catering to needs, did you see that April Fool's joke from Corsair?
Oh, the Atomic Purple Prism series?
Yeah, that one. Translucent purple PC gear. I would have bought that in a heartbeat.
I know, right? And it got such a huge positive reaction online.
I think they really missed an opportunity there.
I think so too. But it shows you that there's a real appetite for those retro aesthetics.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, bring back the 90s.
I'm all for it. Now, moving on to games, how about that Atomfall launch?
1.5 million players. That's massive, especially for Rebellion.
Yeah, their biggest launch in 32 years or something.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it really shows you that people are still super into those survival action games.
Big time. Now, the first Berserker, Khazan? That didn't go quite as smoothly.
Not quite. They had some issues, especially for people with Nvidia RTX 30 and 40 series cards.
Oh, right. The driver problems.
Yeah, they were recommending rolling back to an older driver version for stability.
Oof, that's never ideal.
Definitely not. It highlights that whole balancing act between PC hardware and software.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit of a mess.
It can be. But then we also had The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered coming to PC.
Perfect timing with the HBO show.
Yeah, definitely going to introduce a whole new audience to that game.
I'm still working my way through the first one, actually.
That's so good.
I know, I'm getting there.
No worries.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's awesome that PC gamers are getting these big console titles.
For sure. And we saw some interesting niche titles, too, like Bugaboo Pocket.
Oh, yeah, the creature collecting sim. That looks fun.
I love that the PC has space for those kinds of games.
Me too. It's one of the best things about the platform.
So much variety. Okay, what about updates? Anything big?
Age of Wonders 4 got a big one, the Giant Kings DLC.
Oh, right. And they also released a free Ogre update.
Yeah, lots of visual improvements in that one.
That's great. Love it when developers keep supporting their games after launch.
Me too. Supermoves. World of Parkour also got a decent update. New cosmetics and levels.
Keep it fresh, keep it interesting.
Exactly. And then we had a ton of other news like RuneScape, Final Fantasy, Blizzard, Sims, Tekken, Elden Ring. It's never a quiet week in PC gaming.
My head's spinning.
I know, right? But that Nvidia driver issue does seem pretty serious.
Yeah, the 572.XX series, right?
Yeah, a lot of people reporting crashes and instability.
And multiple developers recommending the rollback.
Definitely not a good look.
No, it's a reminder that all this cutting-edge tech can have its downsides.
For sure.
Oh, and lastly, Humble Choice for April looks awesome.
Yeah, Tomb Raider and Dredge are the headliners, and they're all Steam Deck verified, too.
I love those Humble bundles.
Such a good deal. And Victoria 3 announced their second expansion pass, focusing on economic and diplomatic stuff.
Cool, so deeper strategy, more complexity.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. So, yeah, pretty busy week as always.
That's an understatement. I mean, we had high refresh monitors, driver headaches, new games, updates. It's a lot to take in.
It is. I think for me, what stands out is just this constant push for both performance and visuals.
Yeah, that's the
And
fun.
even established brands like OMEN are jumping into the DIY component market.
More options for everyone.
Exactly. But it also reminds us that the PC ecosystem can be kind of fragile sometimes.
It's like one driver update can mess everything up.
Pretty much. So for you, what's the biggest takeaway from all this? What are your thoughts on this balance between cutting-edge tech and stability?
That's a good question. Honestly, it makes me appreciate the work that developers do even more, trying to make games that run well on so many different hardware and software configurations.
Yeah, it's a real challenge.
It is. So thanks for guiding me through this week's PC gaming news. I feel a lot more informed now, and hopefully our listeners do too.
Glad to hear it. Until next time.
Until next time.